Yeah, this video is quite important. You see, I'm gonna say it, whatever. My fiance, Galina, uh, has unfortunately been bullied off of YouTube by trolls. Okay, now these trolls are the same kind of trolls that have been bugging me for many years now. And the thing is, people want to say she's fake, she's fake, she's fake. Well, you know she's not fake because you know her. You know she's not fake enough to harass her both privately and publicly. And this is uncalled for. It is wrong on so many levels. It's immoral. And the funny thing is, you guys want to pretend that you're a bunch of white knights and all these simps and whatever. You're a bunch of assholes is what you are. Okay, that's what you are. You're a bunch of assholes. You're so worried about me being a stalker. I'm such a stalker. I'm a stalker. I'm a stalker. No, I'm not a stalker. And as a matter of fact, whoever the hell I was arguing with in my Instagram inbox, and I want to let this known. Look, Galina's my fiance. Even if Eliana wanted me to be with her, I'm not going back to Eliana, ever. Eliana will get what she deserves for that, meaning she will never have me in her life again. Ever. After she chose to pick the Daywave radio crew over me. Because, I'm such a horrible stalker. Okay. Meanwhile, on Instagram, I got these people trying to intimidate me, telling me untruths about Eliana, which I know to be untruths, defamatory untruths about her family. Okay? Defamatory untruths about her family, defamatory untruths about her, saying that, despite the fact that she's mentally ill, she's using everybody. That's a bunch of it's a bunch of horse shit. I'll say it like it is. The fact of the matter is, I'm with Galina now, okay? Leave the girl alone. And you're not going to leave her alone because you're just going to push it and push it and push it and push it. Because that's what you people do. But the thing was, what's so humorous is you're so great people. Now, this is what I find funny. I was watching a Daywave radio show. Occasionally, I watch them, skim through them after the fact, whatever, see if I was mentioned. Because I really don't like being mentioned on the show after they've defamed me to the level they did. And I actually agreed. I agreed not to go after them. And I know somebody on the show knows that. Because I cannot find an attorney that will agree to go after them without going after Eliana. And I don't believe that Eliana deserves any type of legal repercussions or any type of anything from this. Because I take responsibility for how things turned out with Eliana. I do. Okay? I do. I think it was my fault, especially considering the age difference and things of that nature. And no, she was not a freaking child. Okay, she may have been 19 when I started talking to her, just turned 20. I don't really know. She may have been. I don't remember exactly how old she was when I was talking to her. But 19 is consensual age in both Argentina and the United States. So there was no freaky business going on between her and I. And you know what? That's what really upsets me. But the person in my Instagram inbox saying these disgusting things about her, these disgusting things about her family, and at that time I knew Eliana was done with me anyway. But as soon as they said, they were her boyfriend, and I have proof, I immediately said, okay, I'm not going to pursue this anymore. She can be happy. She doesn't need me to be happy. I was concerned about her. I immediately made a video about it, telling the guy, I hope he's taking care of her, meaning Eliana, not Galina, of course. But I was concerned about my friend, Eliana. And I even told this person, once I realized that it was a bunch of horse shit, I told him flat out, and I'm pretty sure it was Royce Lopez, because he was trying to convince me into not pursuing legal action against Royce Lopez. I stated flat out, I'm like, look, I said, leave my friend alone, you fat, greasy fuck, basically. I said, leave my friend alone, you fat, greasy fuck. I want to be careful with what I'm saying because I don't know what YouTube standards are exactly. They keep changing them. But that's what I said. I didn't say, leave my biatch alone or anything like that. No, I said, leave my friend alone. Because regardless, if Eliana wasn't my girlfriend at that time, not now, at that time, I considered her my friend. And I didn't care for the fact that she was being exploited by a bunch of fat, self-hating minorities on a program that want to pretend to be conservative white people. Okay? So my point is, and this is the thing. I'll get back into the, I tuned in the other day. I'll leave a link in the description. There was a young Hispanic girl, same phenotype as Eliana. See, people don't understand this. I'm Hispanic. My family came from Brazil. My mom's family came from Brazil. Not all Hispanics are phenotypically mestizo or castizo or anything like that. But this young lady was obviously phenotypically a mestiza or a castiza, like Eliana. And, Royce Lopez is on there talking about how she looks Asian, and he's using racial slurs, asking if she's this racial slur or that racial slur. This is what people don't understand. I'm not anymore. My views have moderated over the years. I used to be, and I'm not even going to deny this. I used to be a neo-Nazi skinhead when I was a teenager. Okay? Even at the height of me being a neo-Nazi skinhead, I would never use terminology like that to describe a young lady. Okay? And on top of that, if you ask people that, probably even people that know me now, I am a chauvinistic person. Okay? So, you're talking about a chauvinistic neo-Nazi skinhead that would not use terminology like these people use to describe some young lady on the internet. Okay? Absolutely disgusting language from them. Absolutely. But more importantly, this young lady is the same phenotype as my former friend, Miss Morales. Okay? So this is the disgusting way in which they speak about people. And I know what that was about. Whatever it was, and this is gone back years, even when I was actively very good friends with her on social media, and when I was planning on going down there, and when she was expecting me to come down there. That's all real. Okay? The thing is, people couldn't handle the fact that she would talk to me. And they have this delusion that if they can stop me from talking to her, that she'll magically want them. Well, no, she won't. Okay? And the same thing goes for my fiancée, Galina. Leave the girl alone. Leave her the hell alone. Okay? You know she's real enough that you're bothering her. She's received derogatory remarks about her religious affiliation. All sorts of crap. All sorts of crap. Okay? It's not okay. It's not okay at all. Okay? And I'm saying that. You'll keep doing it, but it's not okay. You bullied her off the internet, and I'm the kind of person, with Eliana, don't mess with my people. Don't mess with my people. Please, stop screwing with my people. Okay? Because you know what? If you start this defamation crap up again, and you start defaming me again, and it doesn't involve Eliana, well then, an attorney probably would like to go after that without going after Eliana, because there's no reason to go after her in that situation. Okay? But the point is, the whole thing protecting Daywave radio is because I don't want to harm somebody that I don't think really did anything all that bad, really. Okay? But what Daywave does by directing these trolls to people like me and directing them to do these things, this girl did nothing to nobody. You don't know this girl. You want to call her things like a tulpa, a Tibetan thought form. You want to state derogatory statements about her religious affiliation. These are all things. Freedom of speech, freedom of speech. Well, you don't allow other people freedom of expression or freedom of speech. You use your little troll army to shut people down. Okay? Now, this girl didn't even attack anybody or anything. All she did was say that she loves me. She didn't do anything to anyone, and she's not trying to hurt anyone. She's an innocent person, and I'm not going to give any of her. She's terrified of you people because you're a bunch of evil, evil people. I mean, you are. I don't. This is the thing. I don't even believe in good and evil, but objectively speaking, you people are terrible people. Terrible people. Okay, morally reprehensible people. Okay? There's no reason to direct these people to harass people the way that you do. And it is you doing it. Okay, I know who's behind it because I've been putting up with this crap for years. There's been a lot of slip-ups on the various programs. I have a lot of friends that I have directed, some of them that actually do work in intelligence, that have been or did work in intelligence, I should say, that have been watching this program, have noticed slip-ups, have noticed mentioned comments about how I've been being stalked for years, how my videos have been being downloaded for years. Okay, and how I've been targeted for years. There are also other people. This is the thing: when you start going after one person, it starts bringing the attention of other people to them. Other people that have been victims of this crap, that have better tech skills than I do, have also traced down a lot of stuff. They know who a lot of these trolls are. They know their names, their physical addresses, and everything else. My point is you're not as anonymous online as you think. And somebody like me or my former friend Eliana that aren't anonymous online, we actually put our stuff out there because we figured, why bother? Okay? Now, luckily, Galina is not as stupid as Eliana. Galina is not going to be going on Daywave. Galina does not believe anything these idiots are saying. And Galina is not a moron. She wants to be my wife. She will be my wife. And guess what? I will definitely enjoy working with her and exploring breeding. But my point is Daywave are a bunch of fake conservatives, fake people pretending to be conservative white people, pretending, the derogatory things they say about people is over the top. As I said, my views have moderated a lot regarding race and things of that nature and the coexistence of different people. But, you don't say things like that. You don't say things like that about, even like, honestly, I'm even pissed off about what they said about this girl the other day. I just watched it, but you shouldn't talk about people like that, especially when you're a fat, greasy something or other that I can't say because it's a racial slur, okay? But you should not be saying these things about people. You should not be harassing people the way that you are. And regardless, I'm still angry about the Eliana thing. I'm still angry about that because I think that she was exploited. I think that there were things told to her that weren't true to make her angrier at me prior to the show. Okay? And I can deal with it. I can deal with that stuff. Somebody like Eliana who's very sensitive, and she is very sensitive, you shouldn't be working her up before a show or anything like that for entertainment purposes or for monetary gain, which is exactly what happened. I can take insults. I can take harassment. I can take this stuff. The people around me can't. Certain people around me are absolutely terrified. I was being threatened. The people were threatening me that they were going to come over my apartment and sodomize me. People were threatening me that they were going to kill me. People were all in the, comment sections, things like this. This is all because they were directed to me. Going after a 19 or 20-year-old girl, that's not pedophilia. Okay? She was of the legal age of consent in both Argentina and the United States. Okay? Flat out. So I'm having people threatening to kill me, threatening to sodomize me, threatening to do this. Some of the people around me, they couldn't take it. There was somebody had the audacity to tell me that there's no women coming out in my defense. Well, there was one woman that came out in my defense who's a friend of mine in real life, and she was harassed off the internet. I have spent, Jesus Christ, since 2013, I have spent time on social media. The majority of my friends on social media, even when I was on Facebook, the majority of them were young, usually scientists, young ladies. I've stalked none of them. None of them. I have harassed none of them. Ever. But the majority of my friends online have always been young ladies. I did have a lot of male friends too when I had my Facebook account because I had like 2,000 and some friends I had. Okay, at the height of it, I had most of my friends were scientists from the former Soviet Union and from the Middle East and from Asia, primarily South Korea, China, Taiwan, etc. So most of what I was on social media for was to communicate with these gerontologists and other scientists that were interested in reversing the aging process. That's why I was online. The way I found Eliana was just an off chance. And the truth of the matter is, like I said before, Eliana is not, she's done. She chose her path in life. Her path in life does not include me. Galina will be my wife. Galina will be bearing my children. Galina should be left alone by you people. If you want to bother Eliana, go bother her. She made her choice. I still think it's wrong. I still think it's not right. I still think you exploited the situation. And I still know that Eliana's not going to go within 100 feet of you people because she's very sensitive to foul odors. But Galina is the girl that's going to be my wife. Galina is the girl that's going to be bearing my children. And you need to be leaving her alone. And that's all for this video.